Yeah.
So the reality is,
right here, right now.
Chinese people have been feeding black people chicken, dog, and raccoon under the guise that it's chicken for years. They've been selling plastic rice to black people for years. This is a fact. This is a fact. So Asian people have been creating restaurants in black communities and poisoning black people for years.
You don't think it's business? Like,
So it's business.
no, not to feed them, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but
It's definitely business. Cheap
but
products.
they're doing it as business, as like, yo, it's something cheaper than what.
I'm gonna.
And I think it helps the people. They're not hurting.
So yes, they are. So I'm cutting a rat.
I don't.
And seasoning it,
like,
and
so
seasoning
you
it,
know,
and seasoning it.
I'm not
and
Chinese,
making
but are you
think
saying all Asian people are doing that?
And making you think
Is it
that
all Asian people doing that?
And make you think that this is chicken. What the point I'm trying to make is, listen, he who is without sin cast the first stone. Now, if we made a list of every culture,
Right.
Chinese, Asian, black, white, every culture,
Right.
like a list,
Right.
and you make a list of the things that they do bad and evil, black people were the last on the list. We have the least things evil on our record. So for you to isolate one incident,
And
right? Listen, let me tell you something. For you to isolate,
not
one
isolate,
incident, listen,
but
tell me, for you to isolate,
but
one
if I
incident,
pushed,
and
no, if I pushed the black lady right now, me, I did that, I'm gonna have the worst time in prison. Like
you're gonna. I mean, but listen, check
that's
it out.
isn't that facts?
Listen,
but a black person did
what I'm
that to
saying
an
is-
Asian lady.
what I'm saying
I don't
is,
think he's gonna have like
what Asian people. Oh my God, dude, you guys are the worst. You guys are one of the worst people in the world. Chinese people. Listen, check it. You get everything. Like, listen.
Asians?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
100%.
Why?
1,000,000%.
I want to know.
1,000,000%.
Why?
You're the black white guy. You're the black white man.
I'm the black white man.
You're the black white man.
What
You
does
don't
that
even know that you came from me. You're black.
Yeah.
You don't even know you're black, but you
Right.
want to be black, but you want to act like you're not black, and you want to say it's made in China when it's really stolen from Africa, stamped in China and resold in America. Y'all wouldn't have no type of money. Nobody on earth. Let me tell you something. The black man is the supreme being. The black culture is the supreme culture. We supply everything on this planet, and we get no credit for it. And everybody builds on us, and then turns around. It's the craziest thing in the world. It's like you want, but I get it.
What?
Because
Why?
you own nothing. We own everything. Black people own everything. No other culture. We own everything. Everything comes from Africa. If Africa didn't exist, the world would stop. If Africa didn't exist, that's equivalent to Thanos snapping his finger and everything fading away. So now there's fear because you know you did me wrong. You know you raped me. You know you murdered me. You know you robbed me. You know you did all this to my people. So if I really knew who you were, would I be so friendly? This is why there's a vested interest in keeping black people asleep. This is why it's a vested interest to confuse black people. Because if black people felt like how Smart felt, we wouldn't be so friendly. We wouldn't be so easy to collaborate and partner with people that we don't need. Everything you have comes from Africa. Everything. And before you disagree, and sound like a person of not knowledge, 'cause I take you as somebody who's knowledgeable, you do your homework first. This phone wouldn't run. And I'm gonna leave it out because people in the comments are gonna tell you. This phone wouldn't run without a certain black substance that comes from Africa. This phone, the internet couldn't run. The internet, devices couldn't run without a certain black sand-like substance that comes from Africa. Shout out to people in the comments who are gonna tell you what that is. Goods, diamonds, gold, energy. It's crazy, but again, it's scripture that black people will be last and then be first.
First shall be last. You said.
So again, that's scripture. So I get it, and I hope that God willing, keeps me alive long enough to see my people wake up and disempower the people who they have given power through their lack of awareness.
And also in America, I don't think Asians have the power, right? Like, I don't think we.
Nobody has. Listen, let me tell you something.
It's like
nobody has power over my people. but my people. So again, this is why you have to convince me to believe in you. This is why you have to convince me, like Freddy Krueger, to be afraid of you. The boogeyman is not real. The boogeyman is not real. Okay? So when we understand this as my people, then we come into power. But I'm not as evil as you. I'm not as dishonest as you. I'm not a liar like you. So you have nothing to be afraid of. I'm not vindictive and vicious. I don't hold grudges. My people are pure. We're the closest thing to God. My people are pure. You hang us from trees. You send dogs to rip off our genitalia. You cut babies out of stomachs. You shoot men. You shoot people 41 times. And we still want to be peaceful. We still want to find a way to coexist. My people are the closest thing to God in the physical form you will ever see. Believe in Jesus, believe in black people.